Favourite here, number 7, Young Ottoman, 30 to 8, 2 to 1, Stormers, 6 to 1 is 4, Native Thunder, 7 to 1, 2, Top Buck, 12 to 1 is 6, Smarty, 50 to 1, 8, Clifton Miss, and it's 100 to 1 at 3, Gort Row Guy.
Again, stride for stride. Stormers takes it in third, Native Thunder and Top Buck. Clifton Miss just beginning to edge closer. And at the back of the field is still Gortro Guy, and those two still just managing to cling on to the coattails of the front five as they race towards the next. And still Smarty and Young Ottoman locked in combat at the head of affairs. Stormers taking the trail in third place, Top Buck and then Native Thunder. And yet quite to bridge the gap, Clifton Mist and Gortro Guy just being ridden along at the back of the field now, Gortro Guy, and has dropped once again 12 lengths off the pace. Smarty and Young Ottoman continuing to duel for the lead at the next flight of hurdles. Stormers on the inside. Top Buck travels well just behind the pace, and likewise Native Thunder still travelling well within himself. He's gone pretty keenly right from the word go. Native Thunder, who's been off the course for in excess of 700 days, but is still travelling enthusiastically in fifth place, and the front five all travelling pretty well, though Smarty just being nudged along. And these five remain clear of Clifton Mist, and the one that's really beginning to struggle now is Gortro Guy, who has begun to tail off. So reach the lowest point of the course, and now a steady climb uphill before they encounter the next flight of hurdles, which is 4 from home. Smarty being rousted along to hold station outside Young Ottoman as they run towards the next. Stormers on the inside of Top Buck and on the outside Native Thunder. And still these five pretty tightly grouped, all seem to be travelling pretty well within themselves. Still 8 lengths back to Clifton Mist, who is just about in touch. Gortro Guy, I think, has been pulled up before jumping that flight. In fact, has just taken it, but is completely tailed off. Meanwhile, the leader's getting towards the business end of the contest, and it's Young Ottoman on a hat-trick for Richard Johnson, beginning now to get his rivals off the bridle. The one exception is Stormers, who's moved into second place. Smarty ridden along in third. All of a sudden, Top Buck in fourth is ridden along, and the long absence taking its toll of Native Thunder. Clifton Mist has never been a factor. So turning for home, and in front Young Ottoman for Richard Johnson, trying to run the finish out of Stormers, who at the moment is travelling very, very well, just a length behind the leader. Back in third place, Top Buck, who was caught flat-footed when the tempo increased, is switched over towards the near side to come and have a crack at the front pair. Then comes Smarty. Richard Johnson checked his left shoulder. Tony McCoy is going to appear on his right shoulder as they come to the second last. It's Stormers, who landed in a little bit of a heap, and now all of a sudden is shaken up. Young Ottoman is still in there fighting, but Stormers quickly comes back on the bridle going to the last. The far side is Stormers, the near side still with a better leap. Young Ottoman keeping himself in the contest. Young Ottoman striding to the front again from Stormers, and now Tony McCoy has to dig deep. There's not much in the locker, but Stormers forces his white face to the front. Young Ottoman fights back. Johnson and McCoy, they go for the line, locked together. Stormers on the far side on the bob, may have just won. Close. Stormers and Young Ottoman goes to the judge. In third was Smarty. Back in fourth, Top Buck.
There is the SP. Stormers 2 to 1. They couldn't give it away in the ring. 5 to 4 he opened. Second, Young Ottoman, the money horse, 13 to 8 favourite.